Good morning. I'm back with another floss tube. This is season 5, episode 29. Last week was a light week for me because I did some organizing and some quilting and journaling. But I did get quite a bit of, well, I got some stitching done. How's that? So, let's pull it out. I did work on Jelly World. I should have worked on it more. I got 2,200 stitches on it, mainly through here. Yeah. So, I'm working in columns. And if it's under 100 stitches, I'm finishing it off. I wanted some bulk stitching, so I did this. That's the only bulk area there is. But I need 3,500 more. So the next few days will be busy. I did work on Moonlit Mountain Forest. And I started going across here, filling in the columns. I'm going to work my way down. I am going to do parking on this one. Yeah. So I'm just working over and then down. So I got 500 on it. Whether I'll work on it next month or not is up to what pattern she's going to be giving away for the next one. But I'm loving this one. I love the colors because, you know, purples and blues. But I'm also loving the size of it because, as you can see, it's not all that big. There are the 4 corners. And I'm loving that. I'm loving that it is small and manageable. So that's 2 of them. 2 of them. Ignore my mess. Then I worked on my Harry Potter banner because I needed to do my card for last week, which was a whip with a lightning bolt, which is number 1 banner. Well, it's all the way up there. I wanted to finish or work on the footprints. So I did 200 stitches right here. And I'm trying to finish all the footprints, which, I mean, this year's 7. So I just got to go around and around. So I've got less than 2,000 stitches left on them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's for my books. So that's done. Which, while I am thinking on it, let me go ahead and pull out the next card for this coming week. So, these are the ones I've already drawn. Got them in a little clip. Now, I gotta shuffle these. Really? Okay, right there. Right there. Right there. Yeah. No. Come on, be good. I'm just shuffling cards. I know. I'm shuffling cards. You just came in. I know you don't need to go right back out. Lay down. Good girl. Okay, so. There we go. Shuffle a little bit more. Okay. So this is it. Stitch on a project with wrapping. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to think on this one. So that's this week. A whip with wrapping. I got some Christmas ones. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll work on one of the Christmas ones. Or no, the stocking don't have it. Not the stocking I picked. I'll tell you about my organizing here in a bit. Okay, so then I worked on Spooky Night, which is a stitch long that me and my friend Addie are doing together. Addie's cross stitching quilts. I'll link her below. But so I got week 1, 2, and 3 done. So I'm still 1 behind. This week is supposed to be 5. So I'll be putting in 4 and 5 hopefully this week. And then I worked on Fall Fairy. I got all the sticky off. When they delivered that, it was through Amazon. All they did was put a packaging sticker on the front here. Oh, I can still feel it. And dropped it at the door. No bag, nothing. Just the packing sticker and dropped it out the door. And it's like, okay. And that packing sticker was a pain in the butt to get off. But it was driving me back. So, this whip has 1,600 stitches in all done on it. 300 Saturday. So that's all the stitching. Now, organizing. I couldn't reach them. Okay, so I was watching somebody's Flosstube. Well, I forget who. But they were unkitting some whips that they didn't want to do. And it was like, I know there's some of mine that I don't want to do, but I did not want to do a whip parade. But I started going through all my whips and cleaning them up from Frogwarts. And also getting the extra flosses that's in all of them, unless they were specialty flosses, all DMC. Well, I still don't have all of the DMC out. It is what it is. But anyway, I went through and I picked 30 whips that I want to focus on. I wanted some Halloween, some Christmas, some kits, some full coverage, some fancy ladies, lots of fancy ladies. So, I picked Spooky Night, and I put these in alphabetical order. All Hallows Eve by Joan Elliott, Alberta by Carolyn Manning, Beacon at Daybreak, which is Dimensions Bellatrix by Bella Filipina. Bluebird's Princess by Mirabilia. Mini Bobbins by Creatively Crafting. Book of Shadows by Living on the Rainbow. Cal Lily Bride by Mirabilia. Christmas in the Woods by Stony Creek. Cupcake Mini Bundle by Creatively Crafting. Deadly Aquarium by Lola Crow. The DMC Chart by Marie Studio. Elegant Pumpkins by Marie Barber. The Fall Fairy Dimension Kit. My Harry Potter Banner, which is a combination of Black Needle Society and Cunning Cross Stitch. Okay, the Hedge Witch Temperature Cell, which I don't have a picture of it. So this one, I just want to do it. There's a shelf for every month. I think I just want to do 3 shelves. I've got 2, almost all of 2 done. 2 shelves, and then I'm going to cut it off there and use it for, at first I thought a bookmark, but it's too long. I know I don't want to do the whole year, but I really like how it looks, so I want to keep what I have done. I might use it in a project bag or something. Hooked on Tea by Hand Blessing. Oh, I can't read it. Yeah, I can't read it. In All Tides by Doreen Jones. Infinity Christmas by Barbara Anna, which that has packages in it, so I can use that one. Jelly World, the HAED Sal. The Little Mermaid Sampler by Lena Ova. Magic Study, Rose Conn and HAED. Maidens of the Seasons, which is Mirabilia. Yeah, Mirabilia. I'm doing them all as one. Moonlit Mountain Forest by Stitches So Beautiful. The Notions Box by Whip Warriors Padlock and Designs. Queen Anne's Lace by Nora Corbett. Queen Mob, which is the combination of March Aquamarine by Mirabilia and Dance of the Roses by Lavender and Lace. So those are the 2 patterns I'm mashing up. The Water Garden Mandalia Chatelaine. Window in Time by Crochet a Go-Go. I got 2 months left to do on this. February and April. Yeah, because I got March done and January done. Winter Snowfall by Shannon Christine. And A Year in the Woods series, which I don't have, but I'm working on the Jackrabbit right now. So those are the ones I'm going to focus on. There's several in there that does not need a lot of work that I can get done pretty quick. When I get those done, I can pick out another one out of my, let me see. Yeah. Out of these. Yeah, so see why I picked just a few to work on. Yeah, and these are all the extra cards I have. I did DNF 5 whips. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the names right now. But when I finish one, I can replace it with another one. So there's only 30 at a time I'm focusing on. And I want to do 500 stitches or 500 or a day full of stitches. And then I can switch, whichever one. So that is it for my cross stitching. For the quilting, I finished all the puzzle pieces of Carson's quilt. And here is a picture. Now, I'm going to put a border, and it's going to be a 2-strip border, I think of the gray. Yeah, it's a dark, dark gray. And then I'm going to put like a 4-inch border of a deep navy blue wash modeling, just like the puzzle pieces are, kind of. And then that's it. That's it for it. Except for I gotta buy the batting, and I gotta sandwich it together and then piece it all together. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm getting excited because it's so close. But this week I will work on the borders. Yeah, the borders. And making sure I got enough backing fabric, which I'm pretty sure I do. Because I bought a lot of it because I really like it. I do have some leftover, and I thought the binding, I could do strips of the different colors. I don't know. But I am going to make myself just a four pieces puzzle piece, and into a project bag. That's what I was trying to get out. I'm going to make me a project bag with the 4 pieces, just 4 of one of each of the colors, and then the small puzzle pieces for the inside, the vinyl one. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to do my rolls and spins for the TBR games, and then I'll be back with a book, right? Books that I picked. I'll be right back. Okay, so good morning. It is time to roll on my TBR land game for the books for August. So, 5 rolls. Here's my X, so that's where I start at. And let's go ahead and erase that so that, yeah, I used a dry erase. There. So that's where I'm starting at. Okay, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Orange. Let's go. First orange that I find. That's red. Ah, there it is. So that's the first one. And let's just lay those there. Okay. First one is a book with 300 to 399 pages. Okay. Second roll is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 books, and it's a red licorice. So it's got to be 2 books, so I get 2 cards. because it's the licorice. Okay, so one is a romance and one is a book with 400 to 499 pages. Here, let's put them down like that. Okay. Roll 3, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another red. Man, it likes the red this time, don't it? Okay, and it's 2, so it'd be 2 of these books that a new author. Oh boy, that's going to be hard for my TBR. But, well, wait, I got my ebooks too, so maybe that won't be bad. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Orange. Okay. There's an orange. A book with a number in the title. So that's how many rolls? Wait. Okay. It almost went bye-bye. So that was roll 1, roll 2, 3, and 4. So this is the last roll. Yeah. Five. No, yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, a blue. So it's not just orange and purple. So, I mean, orange and red. So this is the last one. A book with a fire on the cover. So, those are the books I'm going to be looking for, and I will come back and I will show them to you. Oh, but before we go and do that, for the hardest challenge you'll ever do, you can't use your own game. So, I'm going to do spin the wheel, and I'm going to do it 3 times. There. And then that's going to be the TBR game, because a lot of people do spin the wheel. I've seen this on so many booktubers. So 3 times, and this will be on my TBR for the month also. But this can only be physical copies. So let's see. Reset the wheel. Okay. Let's go. New author. Okay. So that's 1. Red cover. Okay, that should be pretty easy. And 3. TBR vet. So one that is one of my oldest ones. Okay. I'm going to try and get these cards and this to match up somewhat. But that is it. That's all the games. Wait, did I save that one? There. So, I'll be back with all the picks. Okay. So, I'm back with my books. I know, it does not seem like I was gone that long. To y'all. Okay, so for spinning the wheel, which they all have to be physical books from my TBR. So for the new author, I picked Robert Jordan, The Eye of the World. I've been wanting to read the series. I have not read the series yet. So, here's the first one, and that was the new author. Then, the other one, a red cover. I got this one at a yard sale. Yeah. So, Autopsy by Patricia Cornwell. Have not read that one yet. And then the last one was a TBR Vet. So this has been in my to read pile for a long time, since I lived in Hickory. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I bought it at my favorite used bookstore in Hickory, which I can't go to anymore. But it's triplets. It's the show Will Trent, the books that the show is based on. So, TBR Vet, and a new author. So, that helps. So it's the other, my TBR Land game. So it would be both of them. That helps, because let me tell you, there was a lot. Then, for my romance, well, for the game now, let's see, where's my cards? Oh, right here in front of me. So, a book with 300 to 399 pages. I picked, which one was it? Oh, The Night and the Moth, which was on this month's reading list, but I have not gotten to it. So, The Night and the Moth, I'm going to be reading that one. There. And then the next one was two draws. So, a romance, Spark of the Everflame. This is a reread. I've only listened to the book, and I wanted to do immersive reading with it and really dive into the whole series. I do have all three now. So, looking forward to that one. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to take the little memo off of here, and I'm going to put them on the cards. So when I do my journal in today, it'll work. So a book with 400 to 499 pages. I picked The Red Dragon. Bonus points for red and on the card in. Oh, I wanted to read this last month. So, yeah. Next one is a new author, which is this one from my other TBR game that I'm doing for the challenge. Okay. Then a book with a number in the title. And I picked Fallen Academy Year 3. I started that series a while back, and it got lost in all my series, and I've already got the book, so I want to do it again. I want to pick it back up. Then the last card was a book with fire on the cover, and I picked The Devil's Den, which I have the audiobook already bought it. I forget when, but it's on my reading list now. So that's all the books. Yeah, that's on my TBR. I know, it's a lot. It's a lot. And you know what? It's okay. Only thing is, I tried to find, I want to read this one. This Chunky Monkey. It is $984 pages. I couldn't make it fit because it's a fantasy, but it's not really a romance anymore, or it's not listed as a romance. I was hoping it would be. Do y'all consider this a romance? Because if y'all do, I'll switch out my Spark of the Everflame for this one, because this is the last one in the series. And then Throne of Glass series, and then I can start the Crescent series. Yeah, it's chunky. I want to read it. But on the app, it does not have it listed as a romance. Part of me would consider it to be a romance. Let me look on Goodreads. I didn't look on Goodreads. Okay, do they count it as a romance? Where do they have it? Romantasy and romance. Okay, so I take it back. This is going to be, I'm going to read this one instead of this one. Oh gosh. I really want to start this one. So, Kingdom of Ash will be my romance. Okay, so, there. That is my books. I'll start this one if I finish all the others. It'll be all right. But that's it for all my books for this coming month. Now today, I'm hoping to get some stitching in, but I'm primarily going to be doing my journal. I do have all of July updated with all the books. And yeah. Yeah. I'm making progress slowly. And I have started August. So it's going to be all Mermaid and Oceany for August, because I can. But that is it. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and I will see you next week.